Hey, we're here.
Oh, we're here. You missed our big pica conversation.
Yeah. So before our stream started, we were talking about things we would like gnaw on as children that you definitely weren't supposed to.
You know, I think Luke looks like a paper kid.
Yeah, I can
Luke's
see
a
that.
paper kid.
I can see that.
Absolutely. Absolutely, absolutely.
Hi, Stevie. By the way.
I love Stevie.
After witnessing Ramon's abduction before their very eyes, Luke and Professor Layton are shocked to see them return to Rainhold Manor on his own.
Love the accent. Love the accent.
I was trying to go for like like 30s newscaster.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I hear it. I hear it.
Oh yeah, something that actually I did before stream was watch the Sony State of Play. Man, was it uninteresting.
Oh my gosh, I didn't. I remember people were saying that they really wanted to see like the new Final Fantasy game, right? Like the new like numbered entry. I'm guessing we didn't see any of that.
No, we saw about 10 seconds of more gameplay from Spirit of Paradise, and then they said, "Hey, a new demo came out."
And that was it.
Mhm.
Wait, Spirit of Paradise is the
Final Fantasy
Limp
Origin, Limp Bizkit
Limp
Chaos.
Bizkit.
Yes.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Is that game an isekai or not? Because I
I
heard it
don't.
isn't.
I don't know. I actually don't know.
I hope that it isn't. I hope that Limp Bizkit just exists in the same universe that
That's
Justasha
that's the
does.
thing.
Because
Yeah, because like you, how can you have someone playing Limp Bizkit out of their phone and not say it's an isekai?
I mean, maybe, maybe Limp Bizkit is just a part of every single universe.
That's crazy. That's a crazy constant. But yeah, that's like
One constant thing in every single universe is Limp Bizkit. I
that's
can actually see it.
God.
It's the baseline.
It's the
Limp-
it's the equivalent of our character in Arceus friggin' playing like playing Hatsune Miku out of their Arc phone.
oh my god, yeah.
They talked about Forspoken again, and the game looks great. It looks very nice.
Which one is Forspoken?
It's the one that well, oh, how do I explain it? It's another like big open world game, and like the combat's kind of interesting because you use like a bunch of different magic and you're fighting like dragons and stuff. And that one actually is an isekai because the girl doesn't know where she is.
Oh, okay, 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 okay.
And her the magic thing, like the brace thing on her forearm, is it talks and it's British.
Oh. It's British.
Yeah. A new IP from Capcom. I forget what it was called, but everyone thought it was Dino Crisis because it was literally like Earth Defense Force, but there were dinosaurs attacking the city.
Okay.
It's not that. You, but it's weird that Capcom made a game with dinosaurs and it's not Dino Crisis because they made Dino Crisis.
Maybe it's like Dino Crisis renamed.
Maybe. That'd be interesting. Never played Dino Crisis, so I don't know. Actually, fun fact about me: I'm a big Capcom fan. Barely played any of their games. I don't play a lot of Capcom games, but I'm a big fan of their games.
You're a fanboy in theory.
Yes. Hey, Autumn. Your stream
Auden,
message killed me.
hello.
It's literally what happened last time.
Yeah, some guy got, and then we just kind of moved on.
Yeah.
And then we like watched this guy just get put into a bag in front of us, and then the professor was like, "Hey, what about why don't we invade this guy's house and find a puzzle in his hams?"
Yeah. Whoa. Oh, hello. That was weird. Oh, we're getting some funky audio on this. Okay, we're good.
Ruh-roh.
A star the same shape and size as one shown on the right is hidden somewhere. Why is it so laggy all of a sudden? Hello?
Oh god, we're dying.
Are,
I don't want to die like this.
are you doing okay, Mr. Emulator? I mean, totally legit DS that I'm playing this on?
I would never emulate anything, especially not old DS games.
A star the same shape and size as the one shown on the right is hidden somewhere in this picture. Trace its outline below. Oh god.
Oh, mamma mia.
Oh, I don't like this already.
This makes my head hurt. Well, it might be upside down or like on its side or something.
God, that would make me so mad, but I understand that it would do that because it makes sense.
'Cause this game hates us like with a passion.
It's true.
I truly believe that this game likes to kick us when we're down.
Absolutely. There's no way around it. You're just going to have to search this picture long and hard for the answer. Only a star with the exact shape and size of the example
Oh
star will
my
do.
god.
No defective, misshapen, or distorted stars will be accepted.
Thanks, hint coins.
What a pal. I'm trying to think of what else was shown.
So like, what if we find it but you trace it bad and it's like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
What if you like, how exact do you need to be to trace this?
Yeah, that's my big issue here, because it's not going to be good with this mouse.
With your mouse?
Oh, it's called Exoprimal. That's the name of the not Dino Crisis. The issue with this also is, like, I don't know how big the star is. Or I guess it's the same. Oh, it says same size. Okay.
I keep thinking I see it, and then my eyes get mixed up.
Yeah, same
Do you
here.
see it, Stevie?
Oh, hi, Colin.
Oh, it's Colin. I just saw blue. I'm sorry, Colin.
All blues look alike to you?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Wait, maybe fuck, I said that on stream. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Colin, Sonic the Hedgehog, same.
Yeah, exactly. Colin, Mudkip, same. This is sick. This is sick and twisted and cruel.
Honestly, it's evil.
I don't even know how I dictate. I see it.
Oh, God. See, this sucks, because how do you describe where it is?
That's what I was gonna say. How do I dictate to you where I can see it?
Because I do not see it. I've been staring at this for, like, forever and a day.
Okay. I'm gonna do my best. Oh fuck, I've gotta like try and like keep it in, like I can't, like I'm afraid I'm gonna lose it if I like look slightly to the left. Go into the upper left corner.
Okay.
Now, you see where it's like a little triangle of white and then a little Saskatchewan of black and then a little triangle of black?
Yeah.
So, there's a little gray underneath the Saskatchewan, like a little gray triangle.
Yeah.
That's gonna be the leftmost, the westmost arm of the star. And then
So this? A little bit?
hold on, I have to wait for the thing to catch
Yeah.
up.
Also, I'll be honest, you said Saskatchewan and I didn't know what you meant.
Like the little like rectangle, sorry. My I have to translate with the Canadian from my brain.
Hold on, I'm gonna try something dangerous here.
Oh no, yeah, so that's the little gray underneath the rectangle.
Okay.
And that's going to be the tip of the like westmost arm of the motherfucker.
Okay. Okay, that's already killing things. Oh, sorry. I'm not gonna do that.
Are we trying to stream to me?
Yes, I was.
Uh, oh, Autumn's right. It is turned slightly sideways.
Oh,
Like it's not an exact like stamp.
Oh,
it is
God.
like slightly askew.
Oh, crime in Italy.
I
hate it
know.
here.
This one sucks.
That looks too big. I can't. Oh, Colin, my hero. Oh, that sucks. I hate that, actually.
like I was looking at it and then my eyes would like shift slightly and I would completely lose it.
Oh, this is the worst ever. Hold on, I'm doing something really funky here.
Now what I'm afraid of is that we're gonna submit this and it's gonna be like, no,
I will.
your outline was slightly to the left. I don't like it.
I'll cry for real.
Saskatchewan's the okay. I don't blame you for forgetting which one Saskatchewan is. No one else doesn't. It's just like a prairie province. It's like a perfect rectangle.
Oh, there you are. Ah! This is so hard on a mouse.
I'm so sorry, bestie.
Okay, that, and then stop at the black. Go back. Okay. I see you. You little freak.
I've got you in my sights.
How does this sound?
Thank God.
Oh, I did it!
Oh, I did it! Oh, God. He did it in stereo. If you look away, you will lose it. I did. That's why I'm glad Colin had the image. Also, you can totally tell Colin used the line tool for this.
Help me, yeah.
Doesn't spotting a star earn you a free wish? Yeah, I wish we never see this puzzle again.
I wish that I could have my sanity back from that one.
Same.
But that was like all of the ones from the Puzzle Witch, right?
Yep. That was the only one there was left.
Slay.
Ooh, a new Ghost... Oh, yeah, they showed Ghostwire again. For the 80th time.
Ghostwire, which one was that?
The one where they're in Tokyo and, like, everyone's, like, a cryptid.
I don't remember that one.
Or, like, it's a bunch of, like, ghost stuff. It's like it's a horror game. It's like a first person... It's entirely first
Ooh.
person.
Oh. Ghostwire. Ghostwire Tokyo.
Yeah, Ghostwire Tokyo. It looks nice. Polyline select tool?
It does
Oh,
look
I'm
kind of cool.
sorry. It looks really nice. I don't know how... The gameplay seems kind of weird. I don't know how to... I don't know how to describe the gameplay. A scrap of notepaper. It's just terrible. Lady Viola has an awful case of the flu and hasn't left her bed for days. I'm no doctor, so I can't think of any way to help her. Oh, what to do, what to do.
Viola was the first wife, right?
Yeah, oh god. My heart is heavy as I write these words. The loss of his wife has completely crushed the boss. If only there was something I could do to help. He walks around looking like he has had the wind knocked out of him. Oh. That's kind of messed up. What? Oh, wait. Then where does this... I guess this doesn't go here, then. Does this go... Oh, God. I've effed it.
Can you not move it again?
No, I can't. I've just... Oh, God. So, I'm just gonna put these here. I'm leaving it like this. I'll work on it later. There's so much happening there already.
Well, that's obviously a window. That looks like...
Yeah.
I think you had that one right the first time, because it looks like a window curtain.
Yeah. I can't help you on this one, my guy. Two boys are playing a game in which the goal is to take the longest route possible from point A to point B. As shown on the map below, the only rule is that no section of road can be traversed more than once. What course should they take in order to cover the longest distance possible between point A and point B?
Oh. See, this feels
Mm,
like something that you should be measuring for, but
yeah.
it's probably some weird trick to it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I
I
feel like
just,
having to curl around would be.
I feel like... Oh, I actually have to draw it out. No, that seems too easy. Doing it this way.
I don't know. I honestly, like.
Yeah, hold on, No, that won't work. No, I can't do that. Maybe you don't start at the top.
Maybe turning right from B and looping back left, Stevie says.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Well, I feel like you should, like, definitely go on the very top and the very bottom, because those are like the longest stretches of, like, uninterrupted terrain, right?
Yeah.
And then maybe make a little S shape or something in the middle.
Yeah, wait, hold on, I'm gonna try something else. Maybe that? Oh no, that... I feel like I'm wasting space doing this. Hold on. Uh, that looks pretty long.
Mm.
Actually, wait, maybe...
Feel like if you, okay, so like starting at the bottom at B.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wait, I was doing it from B to A. I should be doing it from A to B.
I don't think it actually matters, because it's still the same path.
Maybe, yeah. Actually, you're right.
Hold on, what's Colin's idea?
Oh, he actually wrote one out. I could see that, yeah.
Well, my idea was like starting all the way down at the bottom.
Yeah.
You go like almost all the go all the way to the right, and then almost up all the way until A, and then
Yeah.
turn and then almost go all the way, and then kind of make an S in the middle until you're looping back around until A.
Oh, you're
Like,
right. Maybe, yeah.
that way you're only having like a few like small streets that aren't touched, unlike.
Yeah. Yeah, I see it.
But I don't know if like.
Because I feel like... it'll, like... Because I think Colin's thinking of, like, the most turns possible to take, and I don't... And that doesn't normally mean that's the longest path to take. Well, how much surface area does his cover comparative to this one?
Are you gonna do math? Do I have to bring out the wooden spoon?
I wouldn't say this is math. I mean, I did say surface area, so that makes the thing. Because see, Collins is missing that, like, huge strip under near B.
We'll have to bring up Collins again. Hold on.
This one with the middle S is the longest so far. I'm gonna try it. I'll just try it and see what happens.
Luke, here's my answer.
I don't play Layton. I just watch the stream. That's fair.
We appreciate your input, Colin.
It is, yes, it is appreciated. Speaking of leisurely strolls, have you been outside today? It's sunny. Why not go for a nice walk? It is 7:30 at night.
It's actually a very nice day outside.
It was nice
Also,
out
what
today.
are you talking about? It's only 4:30.
Oh, I'm sorry. Actually, well, I mean, I walk my dog twice a day anyway, so I mean, it was nice out. It was hot, but that's Florida.
It's
See, the
about
maze is
6 degrees right now.
How much?
6 degrees.
What's that in Fahrenheit?
I don't know. This is my puzzle to you.
Cold. It's cold. That's all I know is it's cold.
Answer me my riddles 3. It's currently 6 degrees. Is that warm or cold?
I would assume it's cold still, because it's very close to 0.
It's medium.
Okay. It's mid.
Yeah, it's you're wearing a sweater, but not a sweater and a jacket, you know?
Okay. Well, 0 is freezing. Yeah. If you see the maze as a 4x4 square, most solutions so far have been 20 long. This one is more than 20. Okay.
That's actually a really, like, smart way.
That's a good way to do it, yeah. I think in the 40s? Okay. That's respectable.
I don't know enough about Fahrenheit to say yes or no. I'm
Understandable.
shrugging my shoulders. I'm shaking my head.
I think whoever came up with the American version of measurements is a little insane. Like, why would you do this? No one knows what you're talking
it's
about.
just you guys.
It is. It's just us, and it's like, whose idea was this?
What kind of fucking name is Chelmy? My name. Colin hates me.
Wow, I can't believe it. Oh yeah, there was a Gundam game that looked like Overwatch. First day to play. Gundam Overwatch.
Gundam Overwatch. That's a sentence.
Mm-hmm.
So is Overwatch, like, dead now?
I'm sure
Is
there's
there not-
people
is
that
there
still
not-
play it.
Is there not? No, I mean, like, the franchise, not the game itself. Is there? Because I
Oh.
remember there being Overwatch 2. And people were, like... yeah, Tally is short for Chelmy.
Oh, of course. I could not tell you. I have not paid attention to anything Overwatch in years.
I always... Overwatch is over party. So real. I always
Finally.
thought it was annoying.
I played it the week it came out and haven't touched it since.
Oh, I actually feel so bad for this. Like, someone I used to talk to was really into Overwatch when it first came out, and I would, like, indulge them, like, listen to it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, listen to them talk about it.
Yeah.
And they bought me the game.
Oh.
They were like, oh, so we can play together. And I was like, great. And I never even, like, redeemed the code. I feel so bad for that.
Yeah. I'm just not good at those games. Like
I
TF2,
suck at them.
I played a lot of Team Fortress 2. Never was good at it.
I tried to play Team Fortress 2 when I was in, like, middle school with my friends, and I was awful at it. I didn't enjoy it. I don't like team games.
Mm-hmm.
Overwatch is kind of dead. Very few people play it anymore. I stopped playing it a while back because all my friends stopped with it. People will, every once in a while, I'll see, like, someone on Twitter, like, talk about it. But it doesn't seem like people actually, like, the people that even that do still, like, are in the fandom and like, do still play the game, it doesn't seem like they have any fun with it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it doesn't seem like they're enjoying their time with this product that they paid for.
Oh, so it's become League of Legends.
Help me. Blizzard will be Blizzard.
True. I still think Microsoft buying that was the biggest power play.
Microsoft bought Blizzard?
But they bought Activision Blizzard, yeah.
Mm.
And Phil Spencer's like, yeah, we're fixing everything that has been happening here. Shout out to Phil Spencer. He's actually pretty cool. Although I will never forgive him for lying to me about PSO2.
It's only fun with friends. I hate playing with strangers because everyone is so toxic and hostile or idiots.
Or children.
Or children.
Or
That's
all
gonna be like
or
any
all of the
online
above.
game though, right?
Yeah. I feel like Team Fortress 2 is a kind of an interesting case though, because I don't feel like children play that game.
People who play Team Fortress 2 are the exact same people that played Team Fortress 2 in the early aughts.
It's true.
It's just been they're still playing the game, and it's the exact same people 15 years later.
Mhm.
I stand by that.
Has the game even been updated at all? I don't even know.
I don't think so.
There's like private servers and stuff, and I think people can like mod those. But yeah, I don't think the game's like been. They just roll the events that they normally do. I think.
And you know what? Godspeed. If something's not broke, don't fix it.
Mhm. I mean, it got good enough to be in Sega All Stars Racing.
And what else do you need, really?
Exactly.
What else do you need in life, even?
But they didn't give us Miku for that game, so what's the point?
So, like, literally, what's even the point of living? Why are we still here? Why are we still on this earth if Miku isn't in... What is the game?
Sega All Stars. Well, I mean,
All-Stars Racing.
they don't even make those games anymore. The last one was like on the Wii U era.
Okay, I'll say it. I miss the Wii U. I think the Wii U was cool. I love the gamepad.
It was a good idea, and I feel like the Switch is like lacking comparatively towards that type of thing because the Wii U itself was not a good console, but it wasn't the console's fault, I would say. It was Nintendo's fault for not marketing it correctly at all.
No, literally.
Because even when I said like, hey, can I get a Wii U for Christmas? She's like, what's that? It's like it's a console. She's like, is it like a thing you add to the Wii? And like I showed her like what it was like, and she's like, oh, so it's like a tablet you put on the Wii. I'm like, no, it's a whole new console. She's like, why? Why would you name it that? And I'm like, you know what? She's right.
I think that if it was just like a tablet they put on the Wii, and it wasn't a whole new console, it would have done way better.
Mm-hmm. They actually made games for it.
Could have sold new Wiis for it.
Mm-hmm.
It would here's the Wii with updated whatevers, and plus the new Wii tablet. That I feel like it would have been like a better marketing strategy.
Mm-hmm. It could have worked.
Yeah, literally. A fixed number of people are allowed to have the game downloaded at a time. If anyone wants to start playing TF2, they have to wait for someone else to give it up. Hello?
I can't tell if that's true or not.
I don't want to look it up because I want it to be true.
That's like that's like those Pokemon playground things.
Literally, that's Mew underneath the cart. What is it under? A truck?
Truck.
That's Mew underneath the truck to me. I don't want to look it up and be proven wrong because it's real in my universe, and that's all that matters. The fact that there's a limited number of spots in TF2, like it's like they're Hope Diamonds.
I only think it's not true because
No, Stevie, I'm closing my eyes. I'm not looking at that message.
I think it's false because one day TF2 like just downloaded on my computer. I don't remember clicking install, but it just finished installing one day.
The ghost of TF2 installed itself on your computer. That sounds like an early creepypasta.
Yeah. Oh, there are 3 different colors of toy cat, each color having a different weight. Examples 1 and 2 show the relative weights. You have 3 red cats and 4 black cats on one side of the scale and 4 white cats and 1 black cat on the other. Given the setup, what will the scale do? Tip left, stay level, or tip right?
I will kiss every cat.
True.
Nick was chosen the TF2 Pro tag.
I have not played it since it installed.
Never opened it. That's why the creepypasta hasn't started yet. It's why
You're right.
hyper-realistic Heavy hasn't. The cats, like, all the little, like, sprite work in this game is so cute. I love the little cat faces.
They're good.
They look sleepy. It's so adorable. Examples 1 and 2 show their relative weights. So 4 white cats is equal to 5 black cats. And 2 black cats and 1 white cat is equal to 3 red cats.
Yeah.
Given this setup, okay. 3 red cats and 4 black cats.
I think the white cats are the heaviest. That's for sure. Well, no, because they're 4 are equal to 5 black.
It looks like the I think it's black, red, white. So I
In
feel like
terms
it's gonna
of weight.
yeah, like
Is that
heaviest
going up
to
or down?
lightest, going
Okay.
down.
Okay.
So heaviest black, then middle red, then white cats are the lightest.
Okay.
But no, because what that makes sense because it. Yeah, I think it'll tip left either way. Cause like, there's so many black cats over there.
Yeah.
Wait, or white cats. Oh my gosh. This game makes me feel stupid.
It's so mean. I'm like, maybe I should use a hint coin, but it'll just restate the question.
This idiot.
Our-
Do the problem right.
It'll post it like someone on the Reddit page that can explain like I'm 5. And I'll still be just
Love
as
that
confused.
page.
It's very funny. Back when I perused Reddit frequently, which was a dark time in my life, there were 3 Reddits I looked at. Tumblr. If people remember my r/Tumblr readings, man, you're ancient. And then it was explain like I'm 5, just because it's funny seeing those. Like when it's something you know about and like seeing it simplified, it's like, oh, that's it. Yeah, that makes sense. Or like you actually learn something. And then the other one was bread stapled to trees.
Tree.
That is an actual subreddit. It is just pictures of people pasting or stapling bread to trees.
That is so funny.
And it is a rule. You have to say the name of the bread and the type of tree that you're stapling it to.
Help me.
If you didn't, I think your post got removed.
Help me. I never used Reddit because I never like understood how the dashboard worked or whatever.
That's
but I
fair.
do love like Twitters that are dedicated to like reposting things from Reddit.
Mhm.
Like like the Twitter for r/Ita, like obviously goated. Like we love that.
Mhm.
Having trouble thinking of ones now, but like it's so funny.
Oh God, Colin, what the hell? Sign
Bonnie-
numbers to these: the white cats are 1, black cats are 0.8, the red cats are 0.9. The left is 5.9 and the right is 4.8. What the hell?
What? Oh, right,
Taking
we're
your
doing
word for it.
puzzles. We're not just talking about Reddit.
Well, here's my guess.
But yeah, I'm willing to take Colin's word for it.
I did
Mhm.
it.
I tried so hard. Yeah, I feel like a game like this is not great for us going off on tangents because we can't think of both things at the same time.
We're very one-track minded in that way.
It is true. If you replace the red cats on the left with the equivalent weight of black and white cats, and the white cats on the right with the equivalent weight of black cats, this puzzle becomes much simpler. Once you make the replacement, you'll have 6 black cats on the right and 6 black cats plus a white one on the left, thus the scale must tip to the left. Oh, that's another way to do it.
But when can I pick all the cats up and cuddle them like they're babies?
True. Riddle me that, Professor.
Riddle me this, Professor. That's my riddles 3. I love holding Mo like a baby, but he hates it, and that's one of the saddest parts of our relationship. Where is he actually? Hold on. I want to find my baby.
That one, Vine, I want to see my little boy.
I want to see him.
Uh...
There you are. Hi.
Oh. Hello.
You're so soft. Oh, you're such a baby. Okay, leaving him alone now.
Okay. I think I'm getting it. Okay, I think I'm getting it. Okay.
Okay, alright. Alright, yeah. Alright, yeah.
The game did math harder than any of us would have. Yeah. That is not the shoe.
Maybe the real math was the puzzles we met along the way.
God. We're still not going to talk about the staircase down to the... Alright, whatever.
I'm telling you, man, what staircase? That's just a bookshelf.
Are you trying to poison me?
Yes.
What are these vile things? What the hell? Some butler you are. Wow, rude? How was he supposed to know that, Chelmy? Is that on your business card? Detective hates cakes. Also, who eats cakes? I can't believe you. You're terrible.
We had this talk the other day.
We did, you're right.
Are you a coffee or a tea person?
Coffee.
Coffee? I mean, I could have guessed
Kelly,
that.
I was about to say, do you not
I coulda
remember
guessed-
my
I
one
could have
line?
guessed that. No. Yeah. Sorry. Stupid question.
Yeah, cough! You need to write numbers down to remember that. So I was struggling to mental math abilities. It seemed I had to open Notepad. Sources tell me you've been out snooping about and interfering in my case. Just what are you up to? I'm trying to solve a murder, my man. What are you doing? You're complaining about cakes. What investigation are you doing, my guy?
I mean, technically, none of us are doing investigations. Chelmy is having dessert, and we're talking about cats.
True.
Hi, Stubby.
Stubby! I love Stubby. I'm with Luke, honestly. This guy's a jerk. Sure, where's Ramon? Is he at his usual spot? Sure is. How you feeling today, Ramon? After, getting thrown in a bag.
Who's Ramon? Oh, wait. that was a trick. Still love his black lipstick. What a king.
True.
Although it didn't get smudged when he was thrown into into that burlap
Yeah?
sack. I just realized that Ramon is a tiny little short king and you can see his feet underneath the text box. You can't see anyone else's feet, so that just means that he's like itty bitty.
Yeah. Oh, hey, finally. Chapter 5. We do the thing we came here for.
It's only been like 6 hours.
9 hours.
More, like 12 out, yeah. Ramon's short and floating, I guess.
Or 10 hours and 21 minutes now. According to the in-game timer.
Let's go. Anyways, that's just like a power that short kings have.
They can float.
Yeah, medicine.
Ah. Ingrid.
She's here? Why?
Why?
Gotta be racist in 2 games?
Damn, I can't believe it.
I want to talk about Fire Emblem, but I know it's gonna start another tangent.
We can talk all we want when we do 3 houses inevitably.
And we're also gonna talk about it now. I wonder how many like students they're gonna put in for 3 Hopes. Because like we know that the 3 Lords are gonna be there, obviously. Hubert's gonna be there, obviously. We need our Goth King. But like I wonder how they're gonna choose like which students get in. I know we were talking the other night about how they're probably gonna end up having to make a lot of the like teachers and other like knights of where are they from? Knights of Favonius?
Yeah,
no, that's
Favon-
Genshin Impact.
You're right. Why did I think the exact same thing? Help.
What are they called? Now,
I don't know.
not dragon people. Like Shamir and Catherine and Seth
Yeah.
and, you know, all those people. They're probably going to end up being NPCs.
I feel like at least Sedith has to be in. And Flame.
For the Dilf factor, if nothing else.
Oh, I was just saying because they're kind of important to the plot.
I just think he's pretty.
Sedith is cool. I like him.
I like Sedith a lot. But I wonder, because there's so many characters. But I remember you saying, a lot of them are kind of clones of each other.
Yeah.
So like I wonder if it's gonna be like a rotating thing where if
Oh, maybe.
maybe depending on the mission you can have these characters or these characters and they'll still play the same. So it's like you're playing whatever character.
Yeah, maybe.
Just with a different skin. That might be something.
Yeah.
Or like they'll just have to be like Dorothea's not in the game because she's doing something else.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Speak with chat for a moment.
It's just you and me now, besties. Hello. How was your day? How was everyone's day? I'm asking. How's everyone doing today? Tell me about it. I just got handed some popcorn. And it really was like quick distract them. And this is when you learn that my improv skills are not very good. We had an improv thing when I was in high school, like an improv group. And it was exactly what you can imagine it to be. But they did get to go to Germany for, I think, 2 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks over spring break when we were in 10th grade, and I was so jealous. They went, it was like a whole thing, and they got to go to like, because I guess they have like teenage clubs in Germany, and they got to go to one, and I was so jealous. Just because they did it, because they were, because they did improv. They were even very good. Which I don't think is, you know, a controversial thing to say, because we were 15. Right? Like, it's an amazing trip for an improv class. I went to a high school that was like very like arts focused. And I don't think we had a ton of money, but we did have a lot of like, there was always at least one trip that people got to go on every year, every 2 years. For me, it was I got to go to France, Spain, and England. No, where did I go? France, Spain, and Italy. That's correct. For a couple weeks. And I was in 11th grade. And it was so much fun. Like, we were very lucky. We were very, very fortunate, definitely. But they got to go to Germany just because they did improv. I can do improv badly. I'm doing it right now. You can tell that I'm still not jealous about it 7 years later. God, I'm old. You know, I did play this game, Professor Layton in the Curious Village, when I was young. I was very bad at it. Because if anyone here will remember, I got stuck on the matchstick dog puzzle and then couldn't continue. I was on 8. And then I played it again when I was, I think, 14 or 15. And I remember very, very little. I thought I remembered way more than I do. I remember one thing that I don't want to say, because I don't know if anyone else here has played the game yet. But I don't remember like anything else about like from like where here on where the story goes. There's just like a few set pieces and a character. Oh no.
What happened?
Okay, I think that was just me that broke. Which is fine. Happens to the best of us.
Who broke?
Never played a Professor Layton game before. Well, I played the original
Oh. What's happening? 1 second.
Hello?
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 Hi?
Hi.
Hey.
Hello. I just realized that my headphones accidentally turned off, and I don't know how long I was talking into silence for.
Oh no, I think I could hear you at least.
Okay, thank God. Okay, that was so scary.
Yeah, like, you were like breaking up when I like came back, and I was like, what's happening? And it sounded like you couldn't hear me. Well, I mean, because
I couldn't, because I accidentally kicked the thing that my headphones are attached to.
Oh.
And now I've completely lost my train of thought. Anyways, Auden, I think you're like gonna like them. They seem like very Auden games.
They're very fun. I'm having a
They're
fun
very
time
fun.
so far.
Well, that's because Inic and I can only be in different places at the same time.
Oh.
The fact, like, we used up all of our time together in the previous streams, and now, like, the universe is imploding, so. Yeah, I gave away my original copy of Professor Layton in the Curious Village because a guy that I knew, I was still back in high school, got a DS for the first time. He wanted a whole bunch of games, and I was like, here, you can play these ones, and it was like, this game, my original copy of Pokemon X,
No.
a couple other games, and I was like, just make sure you give them back, though, and he was like, okay, I'll do that, and he never did.
Damn.
And that's why I hate men.
I feel that. I gave my friend, an ex-friend, someone I don't talk to anymore, my copy of Portal 2 on Xbox 360 in trade for Dragon Quest 9, and then we stopped talking to each other.
Oh, like immediately?
No, not immediately. Afterward, I found out he was a creep.
That would have been so fun. Okay, I'm sorry your friend was a creep. Like, that sucks. It would have been so funny if, like, you traded games and then, like, immediately stopped talking.
Yeah, that'd be funny.
Like, fucking cut off.
Yeah, I mean, Portal 2 is a great game, but I feel like I came out a winner in the end, because, I mean, I still have never finished Dragon Quest 9, but...
Absolutely. I didn't have a creep for a friend, so, you know,
Yeah.
winning.
True. Don't talk to
No.
No, that's sad.
Not Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, Ingrid's also floating.
Oh, right, that's Ingrid. Okay, I'm sorry for calling her racist. I still have both a GameCube and a PS3 under my bed that aren't mine. Keeping things in friend divorces can either be so healing or so, like, violently soul-crushing.
Yes.
I still regret not robbing my ex-FC after I left in Final Fantasy XIV. I viscerally regret that.
Like, were they bad and you wouldn't have felt bad about taking from them?
Absolutely fucking not. Also, I spent so much time and like human actual money because I bought things off the Mog Station to decorate the FC house and the personal house that I shared with someone.
Mm-hmm.
And I spent so much time and money, like in game and outside, as I've said, decorating our FC house and personal house. I was fully entitled to take those items with me.
I'm sorry for
But I
your loss.
didn't, and I feel so bad for it. Why didn't I do this bad thing? Oh, I feel awful.
Wait, can you not get, like, furniture back from the Calamity Salvagers?
No, because I still have it.
Oh,
At least I don't think so.
I don't, because I know you can get like Mog Station items back. I think, right? Can't you get like Mog Station glamours back?
I think they have to sell it, but I'm not entirely sure.
Maybe. I don't even know if you can sell most of those things.
I think it would be exceptionally hilarious if I went and recalled those items and it just took them out of use in their home.
I know you can. You can get any of the AF gear back. Like if you lost it, or like what I do, and you have so much AF gear that you just throw it away, and like you can get it back from the Calamity Salvager if you ever want it again.
Oh, that's just smart inventory space.
Mm-hmm. I'm actually starting to think. I don't know if you can actually get Mog Station items back from a Salvager. I know you can like gender swap them if they have to.
That's such a dumb feature. I wish gender swapping we could just like not have to deal with, because you know. But if they have to have different gendered items, which no one has to have, just make it like a toggle or something.
Yeah.
It'd be such a nice quality of life change.
And I mean,
All the way in,
the Salvager thing like isn't that bad because you just give the Salvager the item and then they swap it over to the other item.
yeah, I guess.
Like if it's say you have the wedding tuxedo and you want the dress instead, you can just give it to them in the Salvager and then they'll just flip it over to the other thing.
That is kind of nice. I just wish that they had it like where you could like do it yourself, or it's just like a toggle.
Yeah. I don't know if the spaghetti code would allow for that though.
Oh God, no. God, no, never. Not in a million years.
Also, they did. Actually, going back to the live letter they showed, I was asleep for it. It was at 5 a.m. I wasn't gonna watch it, but they almost did the thing I've wanted for so long.
Which was?
I have wanted for since the Scala incident is the best way I can say it, where I did 70 runs of Scala for the tank shirt. They should have an in-game catalog of every gear piece in the game, including dungeon items. Because the only way, as of right now, you can look at dungeon items, or, like, dungeon gear, is if either someone else has it and you try it on, or you have to get lucky and for it to drop. But the thing is, what if you get it and then you're like, oh, I don't like this, so you just wasted a bunch of time.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm listening. I'm trying so hard to not cough loudly. I just inhaled so much cayenne pepper.
Oh my gosh.
Please continue.
Yeah. Okay. Are you sure you're good?
I'm fine.
Okay.
Oh
But,
my god.
They sort of did it.
I'm so sorry. That's awful audio.
I'm just more worried for you than anything. But, they sort of did it, but it's only for Mog Station items.
It's only from. Oh, I mean, at least don't spend the money.
Like, yeah, for a normal, for like a funding standpoint, or like a economical standpoint, it makes sense. You want to try it on your character before you buy it. But I wish it was the same thing for dungeon gear, so like you don't have to do what I did and run Scala 70 times for a shirt, and then you have the fear in the back of your head of like, oh, what if this doesn't look good on my character? Luckily, it did look good on my character.
Yeah.
The Scala gear looks good on any character. They honestly peaked with that gear, personally.
There's never been gear like the Scala gear.
And the fact that they made it vendor gear in Endwalker, big thumbs up from me.
They kind of go worse in Endwalker. Like it's like purple and blue.
The
and
color
I know
scheme,
you can dye it, but
Yeah, I don't like the color scheme of it, but it's still, I guess it's better than nothing, honestly. But I still think the Scholar one is better, which honestly probably is a takeaway, or like that's the monkey's paw curling. You get the Scholar gear, but it doesn't look as good.
Literally. I wonder why they made the Neo Ishgard stuff Endwalker gear.
I don't. Why did they make the Shire gear? Okay, well, Shire gear I kind of get because you're in
Shire
Charlian.
gear I get because Charlian.
Yeah, I can kind of see
I understand that one, and I kind of get from like an aesthetic standpoint. Like everyone loves Neo Ishgard. It like fits the aesthetic kind of, but like it's so new. And new is in brackets, like 2 years old at this point, 3 years old at this point. But like it's comparatively, it's such new gear. Like I wondered, like it doesn't really entirely make sense to me why they choose that set. aside from just the aesthetic of it.
Yeah. See, Shadow Warrior's gear was interesting because some of it was new, some of it wasn't. Some of it was one of the whole levels was the Al Amigan gear that you get from you can pay hunt marks for. Except the difference was they flip flopped them around. Like the Neo Ishgard tanking shirt, I think is like a caster shirt now. And then like
I actually really appreciated that. I wish they would do that more.
yeah. Because I mean, I would love it if you could use any gear for anything. I'm looking at both the 80 and the 90 Gatherer shirts. I wish those were not Gatherer only. But such
No,
is
I feel
life.
you. I 100% feel you. I think they've said before that they don't want to do that because it would look odd aesthetically. To have like someone dressed in like all tank gear and then be like a white mage.
Yeah, like that.
They do want a semblance of like narrative coherency in their stories.
They also wouldn't. They also like literally can't do it because there would be so many clipping issues because the gear only is only thought of, put in mind for like the gear that it's with. So like say you have like these tank pants will these tank boots will clip through this like caster coat, which I can understand. Although the Scion Traveler gear, those boots, they clip through anything that is a coat.
Anything and everything, literally.
Because the tops are like so far out. It's kind of silly, but you know that's just how it is with a game with a gear system like this. Well, any MMO I think in general I think probably has this issue in some fashion. Anyway, someone's putting wrong math equations on the board. What is this? What am I looking at? This is not...
Alright, math boy, go get him.
It turns out, though, that under certain conditions, these strange equations are actually correct. 8 minus 6 equals 2. 8 plus 6 also equals 2. Well, no, maybe not that second one. Assuming
well, 8, like a negative 8... Wait. 8 plus negative 6 is 2.
Oh, 8 plus negative 6. Yeah, you're right. That is true. What is... Wait, what is 8 plus 6 normally? It's not 12. It's 14. Hi, Athena. What are you doing? You're jumping on me. You're not a lapdog, madam. You know this.
Athena!
Hello. If that's the case, then it would be 1.
But how do we know that's negative 6?
That's true. There's no way of knowing. My head just wants to say 1.
It's either gonna be 1 or 13.
Yeah. God, imagine they just like say, yeah, we mess with you. Answer it correctly. My assumption is 1. I'm gonna do a hint just to be safe.
We can try them both and just see what happens.
Okay.
We can try a hint too, even have the question rephrased to us.
Yeah. Well, let me read this hint at least. At first, it might look like whoever wrote this on the board was just terrible at maths. Oh, right. In European countries, they say maths. They say it plural with an S.
Maths.
But the truth is that just about everyone does calculations like these. Even you probably do it just about every day. What?
Great hint.
Do we?
I try to avoid doing as much math as possible.
I'm gonna
it's like
try.
living. If I don't have to, I don't.
I'm just gonna try 1 and see what happens. The 8s are drawn a bit sus. They contain 6s. If you look closely, maybe the equations count that.
Every puzzle has an answer.
This doesn't matter. I'm mad. I'm mad now because I know. You are correct. This puzzle is using time as a framework for the calculations. If you take
What?
6 hours away from 8 a.m., the time becomes 2 a.m.
What?
Move ahead 6 hours from 2 a.m. and the time becomes 2 p.m. Therefore, if you
What?
add 6 hours to 7 a.m., you should arrive at the answer 1 p.m. You can, of
What?
course, start at 8 p.m. and still find the solution.
What?
That's not what I came to. I just used the same framework that they were going for. I guess that's what they wanted you to do, but I didn't think of it as time.
Why?
I don't understand.
I. This game makes me want to kill someone.
This game makes me upset. Please vacate the premises.
Everyone needs to leave the house. I'm playing Professor Layton.
I want to vacate this game. I don't want to play it anymore. It hurts me. It's mean. Ba-ba-ba. Hey, Deke. Oh boy. Below are 6 linked rings. They may look like a tangled mess, but there is one ring that, if cut away, would leave the remaining 5 rings connected end to end in a long chain. Which one must you cut in order to make the chain? Choose one answer from below. Oh god.
B?
Would it be B?
I think so.
Oh, actually, no, that makes sense. Because, it would disconnect itself, but all the rest are connected in a, yeah. I can see B.
But would that make them into like a long chain though?
I think so. Because let me see, if you take B out of the equation, A is connected to D, D is connected to E, E is connected to F. Oh, but C is still connected to E. You have to make it so none of the other ones are connecting. You can't do E because D is connected to A and B.
And F just wouldn't affect anything.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's gonna be either C or B. Colin thinks it's E.
I don't know if it's E, because D's connected to A and B. Well, I'm going to use hint 1, because I need to rephrase the question. Think about how a chain is formed. To make a chain, you need one ring on each end. Each ring between these 2 end rings will be connected to 2 other rings. If any more of the rings are connected to 3 or more other rings, there is no way a chain can form. Yeah, okay, so it's the same. It's what I'm thinking.
But I guess we can like Auden thinks it's D.
Oh, it is D, because F isn't connected to C, and E is only connected to... E actually isn't connected to B.
It isn't?
No.
I don't know if she's lying on top of it.
Yeah. Colin.
Okay, so the end rings are then E and A. And then if we disconnect D, that frees them to become the chain.
Yeah, it's D.
Okay.
Luke, here's my answer.
So I think I was wrong on some of those. Some of those weren't connected. I thought they were, but yeah. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Well, it's tricky that way.
Yeah. If you examine the connections for each ring, the answer is surprisingly easy, isn't it? Yes, actually. I can finally. I love how people have such problems with puzzles in this town that they literally can't sleep.
I mean, some of these puzzles would stop me from sleeping.
Let me tell you something odd, and by odd I mean really mean terrifying. Thing is that I've actually seen that old man with the big sack coming out of that tower up north. I bet you anything like that, he's the one behind all these disappearances. Wonder what he does up there.
You want to maybe go tell the inspector that, maybe?
Yeah, honestly.
And just keeping this info to the first schlub who comes up and solves your riddle. When you said odd and, I thought you were saying On's name. He was calling you.
Okay, well that doesn't work because it doesn't even fit in his thing. Oh, wait, not. Oh god, I keep trying to put the bookshelf on the books. I don't think Luke needs the books, he has the TV. I'll give it to Layton.
But does Layton know how to read?
I don't know. That's hard to say. Oh, we have a lot of journal entries. Shelby was shouting at Matthew for bringing him cakes when we arrived, and was also angry that we've been conducting an investigation that runs parallel to his own. As much as I'd like to help find Simon's killer, there are other matters we should attend to first, namely checking in on Ramon to see what, if anything, he remembers of last night. I had hoped Ramon would remember something of last night, but it's as I feared, he remembers nothing. How could someone go through something as jarring as a kidnapping and remember nothing of it? For now, I must put my curiosity aside and return to our search for the golden apple. Perhaps Matthew can tell us something. Talking with Matthew revealed that the Reinholds formerly had another servant in their employ. Unless I'm mistaken, Matthew was referring to Ingrid, the nanny in the old photo we saw earlier. She's usually out by the village shop at this time of day, so finding her shouldn't prove too difficult. It wasn't. Ingrid told us the story of how Flora's mother passed from this world. The Baron must have truly loved his former wife, for her grave lies within his garden, presumably so that even in death she could stay close to him. Wow.
Wow.
Lucy's back, and the cat, and Mouse.
Lucy and her cat puzzles.
Well, Lucy doesn't have the cat puzzles. The cat has the cat puzzle.
She brings them, though. With her come the cat puzzles.
What am I looking at? Each of these 5 people has borrowed money from one of the others, and each has lent money to one of the others. You know that none of them has lent money to more than one person, and none of them has borrowed money from someone that they have lent money to. You also know these facts. B borrowed money from A, E did not lend money to A, C lent money to D. Who did A borrow money from? Circle your answer.
Oh my god.
Oh boy.
Okay. A, B, C, D, E.
So it can't be B because...
borrowed from A.
Yeah, so it can't be B.
E did not...
lend money to A.
C lent money to D.
So it's D.
Yeah, I guess so. It's the only person left.
Yeah, by process of elimination, it would be D. Because B borrowed, so A couldn't have borrowed money from B. C lent money, so C can't be borrowing from A.
And we just know that E didn't do it.
Yeah. Wait. None of them has borrowed money from someone that they have lent money to. Well, that means it could be C too, I think, right? Oh, no, it can't.
Because they only lent to one person.
Yeah, okay, so I think it's C. Because it's the only one that makes sense.
There we go.
Okay. That was 60 Pika Rats? That was easy.
It was not a 60 Pika Rat puzzle. That was a That was a misplaced 20 picker rat puzzle.
A
If
borrowed-
that, 15 picker rat puzzle.
Yeah. A borrowed money from D. If you trace the flow of money according to the stated conditions, the answer becomes obvious. Yeah. Hear that all the people who get kidnapped feel a little sick right before they get taken. Ew. Haggis ice cream with gravy jelly.
Ew, meat ice cream?
Yeah, that's kind of
Like creamy, meaty ice cream?
Ugh.
Ew.
Gross. Yuck.
You ever like have like phases where it's like you get so guilty about like the meat processing industry that you feel like you have to become a vegetarian,
Yeah.
but then
on
you don't
occasion.
because you'll miss it too much? I get into
Mhm.
cycles like that every once in a while.
Yeah.
Then I remember that my friend, she tried to and she got like very, very sick from it because her body just couldn't like process the iron that she needed.
Uh-huh. What am I looking at? According to the diagram shown here, A equals 2, B equals 3, C equals 3, and D equals 4. So what does E equal?
Huh? So it's like brain matter. A is 2. B is 3.
Oh, how many pieces of the thing is connected to them?
Oh, okay.
So E has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright,
7
wouldn't
seems a
see.
little bit high.
Wait. Is it how many lines they... Oh, maybe it's how many lines are used to make it. Or wait, no? Because if it was how many pieces were connected to it, C would equal 1, 2, 3, 6. Actually. Okay, so what would it be then? Is it how many lines are used to make it? Well, that doesn't make any sense either. Because D would be 3 then.
I am at a loss
Give me an
here.
actual hint. A, B, C, D, and E refer to sections of the diagram. What separates one section from another? The lines.
Oh, was it how many sections are like connected to it? Like touching it, maybe?
Maybe. Oh, wait. Oh, I see it. It is how many lines are used to make it. So, like, B is 3 because this one, and this one are used to make it. That's a very shoddy line, the last one. So E would be 1, 2, 3. E would be 4. If it's functioning like this.
I don't understand enough to prove you're wrong, buddy.
I think it's 4.
Luke, here's my answer.
Okay.
Frankly, I'm ashamed.
Well, wouldn't it be 5? Because there's like one line sprouting off of another line? Or does that not count?
Focus on the edges between the sections and the possibilities that arise from line of thought.
Auden thinks it's the amount of shapes touching it.
Oh, maybe corners don't count, only the adjacent pieces. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because the only ones adjacent to A are 2. C only has 3 adjacent from it. D has 4 adjacent to it. B has 3 adjacent to it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, yeah, corners don't count. I was counting corners. So it's 5.
Luke, here's my answer. Every puzzle has an answer.
Okay. Yeah, that's what it was. Because what I did was, like, the ones that are on the corners, like, to the bottom left and the bottom right of E, I counted those.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, buddy.
That's a fair answer.
You and Auden are so good at games.
Oh, thank God I hit coin. We've been running low on those. There was one in that trash can. Oops. After failing the puzzle and using 2 hint coins. Well, because I had a different assumption for it. I think Auden had it right the whole time. I think at least.
Video games. Help me, this cat.
What?
He's just lounging.
Oh my God, yeah, this cat. Colin is obsessed with this cat. Like, I don't know if you've looked in Wahoo Discord, but he has been posting it constantly.
Oh my gosh, I haven't in a few days. Let me look. I want to see the Colin cat. Catlin.
Catlin. Is it the same cat? Am I gonna just, yeah, I don't know why I bothered opening that. It was gonna be the cat.
He's lounging.
I like it.
He's lounging butt-ass naked. I respect it.
V, Colin's friend, edited a video of them just their entire DMs that were just that cat for a long period of time.
Help me. Have fun.
Oh, take care, Auden. Good luck on your prog.
You will win.
I think he's close. I think he's already on Ultima.
Let's do it.
If I can't sell you on any of my meat products, can I entice you with a puzzle? What?
Help me.
V sent it to me 30 times today in a row.
You will win. You got this.
Yeah, Annihilation I think is pretty far into the fight. 30 times a day in a row twice. You could have just said 60 times today in a row. Oh, well, no, that doesn't make sense. Because you could have broken it at one
You could have
point.
just said 60 times.
Somebody ate the butcher sausage. Oh, not one of these. Here's what these 4 boys have to say. B ate the sausages. D ate them all up. I didn't eat them. B is lying.
So D didn't eat them. Only one of the rascals is telling the truth. Oh, wait. All of the others are, needless to say, lying.
Yeah.
So we have to find the one that contradicts someone.
Well, B and D contradict.
So yeah, it's either gonna be B or D. Colin tagged me in the video.
Oh, did he? That's funny.
Just the two of us.
Well, wouldn't it be B then? Because A is saying B ate them, but B and D are contradicting. Because so A and B would be contradicting as well.
But it doesn't say that only one boy ate the sausages. So feasibly, B and D could have both eaten the sausages.
Oh. Well, does it let me choose more than one?
No, you're not picking who ate the sausages. You're picking who's telling the truth.
Can you work out who ate the sausages?
Oh wait, sorry, I can't read.
You're okay. I feel like this is gonna be a case of the freaking. It's like the fish one where it turned out that two people were eating the fish.
Oh my god, literally.
You want to find the person who ate the sausages, not the people who are lying. To attack problems like these, go through your list of potential thieves, assume that each one is guilty, and see which statements fit in each case. What is this? Oh my gosh. That's really good.
Cute. Well, assuming only one of these people is telling the truth. Wait, if he's telling the truth, then C would also be telling the truth.
Yeah. I feel like it's B.
Well, I feel like it's C because he's the only one that...
Isn't blaming someone?
Yeah, because they're all, like... tangling each other up, and he's the only one that's, like... not causing a... Ugh.
I think it was A. Look at that. I need more information. If you have chosen the right person, then 3 of the 4 boys' statements should be false. On the other hand, if only 2 of the 4 boys' statements turn out to be lies, you haven't found the thief yet. Here's another valuable piece of information. Only one person ate the sausages. Well, I knew that.
Well, I think then if... So...
This is hard.
3 out of the 4 statements would be false. Well, okay, let's go back. If C is the person who ate them, then A and B are lying, but D isn't lying because B is trying to pin it on D, which wouldn't be true.
That's true. I think that was A because it would make it so that only C is telling the truth.
Hi, Shakiwa.
Hey.
My brain's melting. Hi, Shakiwa.
We're doing one of these lying. Some people are lying, some aren't again. So, assuming C is telling the truth, or wait,
Assuming C is telling the truth and he didn't eat them.
yeah, he didn't eat them, so that would mean B didn't eat them, and D didn't eat them, and B wouldn't be lying. That wouldn't work then.
Oh, if C is telling the truth, I didn't eat them. That would mean that we have two people that are then telling the truth.
Yeah, that doesn't work.
I feel like it has to be C because he's the only one that doesn't like cause an implication for someone else.
Maybe. Hold on. Well, if
I
it's
feel like C has to be the one that is. I feel like C has to be the one that ate the sausages.
if A is true, then that would mean B ate them, which means that D is lying, which makes D true, which makes it true. It has to be C. Yeah, I think it has. Yeah. Yeah, C makes sense, actually. Yeah, C makes sense.
Luke, here's my answer.
Okay.
Every puzzle has an answer.
These are hard. C ate the sausages, and the only person telling the truth here is D. If you assume A is to be the culprit, both C and D statements must be correct. Choose B, and the other three boy statements must be true. If you make D out to be the culprit, then what both B and C are saying must be true. None of these possibilities fit the conditions set forth in the puzzle. Okay.
They just watched him eat that sausage and then
Yeah.
decided to lie about it.
Yeah, what the heck?
See, I think I figured out why we want to do math in these puzzles so badly. It's because they're all like framed like really weird and esoteric math questions.
Yeah. I feel like we won't know who likes a flower vase without the flowers. Oh, Layton just likes the vase.
He's a base guy.
Wonderful vase, late 18th century, if I'm not mistaken. All right, nerd. Do we have any more painting puzzle pieces yet? No. Okay. I guess I can't go that way. Oh. It's a paper.
Paper.
Paper?
Paper.
The boss complimented my latest model today. He's a good guy and he's given me a new sense of purpose. I'm sure this is my true calling. I want to perfect my skills so I can repay the man for his generosity. I've constructed models to fit every situation, just like the boss asked me to. I have to smile when I see how interested he is in them. Were the people in the sack, are they models of the people? Are they making perfect models of people? Well, that doesn't make sense. Ugh.
Just pretending to kidnap people. He's just shoving mannequins in a sack.
I don't know, man.
Oh my gosh, did you see that the 8-hour Victorious video essay got posted?
Yeah.
I don't know why that reminded me of the Victorious video essay. I've been slowly watching it. I'm at 1 hour and 30 minutes.
Oh my gosh.
Nice. Nice. Nice.
Nice.
Nice going.
What?
I want you to figure it out.
You have a hankering for chocolate, so you buy a huge sheet of 30 chocolate squares. The sheet is 5 squares long by 6 squares wide. You can only break the chocolate at the lines that run between the squares, and you aren't allowed to stack multiple segments on top of each other. Keeping those rules in mind, what is the fewest number of times you'll need to break the chocolate in order to separate each of the 30 chocolate squares?
I wasn't even listening. Hold on. I was too distracted. The sheet is 5 squares long by it's 5 by 6, so there's 30 squares. So 35? 30. 30 squares.
30, yeah.
Only break the chocolate at the lines that run between the squares. You aren't allowed to stack multiple segments on top of each other. One. Well, one's down the middle.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be 30 times?
Would it?
Oh, no, it wouldn't be 30. It'd be 29. Because you're not counting the last one, right?
Wouldn't it be 20? Would it? Well, wouldn't it be 9? Because you break it down the middle, then you do 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8, 9. Or is that not allowed? Oh wait, no, that doesn't make sense, what I just said. Because I'm considering it still being intact. Don't listen to me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16,
It's 29.
17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 20. Yes, 29. I was doing it wrong at first. Don't listen to me. Yeah, I immediately broke that rule.
Every puzzle has an answer.
Yeah. No, you got it. Oh, I didn't read the answer. Now about that hot info I promised. This doesn't help me right now, prosciutto. But I guess we'll go to the restaurant at some point anyway. I think I misunderstood the question. Fair. Yep, that's a map of the world. True. True, Luke, true.
So true, Luke. You know what?
Wait, where? Layton, my guy. Why did you put the world map behind the bookshelf?
Help me. He doesn't want to look at it. He does not want to see it.
Well, okay.
Well, maybe that means that like the bookshelf doesn't go to Layton because like you can't move where the items are in the room.
Yeah.
And Luke doesn't seem very interested in it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, then I feel like this should be the Layton then. Because the drawers, like, cover up the bookshelf then. Like a quarter of the bookshelf. I think this is good for now. I will do that.
Yeah.
Did I get all the coins here? I think so. Okay, I think we've done everything around this joint. Wait, can I go in the store? No. The restaurant was to our left, I believe. Yeah. Oh, he's back. The angry man is here, Polly.
King himself. I hope his blood pressure's okay.
Same. Okay. You decide to rent some space in a flower garden, informing the owner of the garden that you need enough space for 12 plants. He tells you that there are 4 suitable allotments available, A through D. The rents for each allotment is calculated by area, but on top of the rent for the 12 plant-sized spaces, there is also a separate charge for the fence around the whole allotment. With this in mind, can you tell which allotment has the most expensive rent?
My god, Stardew Valley. So I guess it's gonna be like area, right?
Yeah. The only one that has a legitimate area is A.
But then you also have to pay for fencing.
Yeah,
So it's
so...
like number of squares plus how spread out those squares are.
Yeah.
So like D is super spread out, but there's only 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12 plots.
Yeah.
Whereas A is way more compact, but there's
3 by 4, 12.
oh, they're both 12. Are they all 12?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Yeah, they're all 12.
Okay, so I guess it's just like figuring out which one has the most fencing area.
Yeah.
That'll be the expensive one.
A is an area of 3. Fencing is 14. Yeah, it's just a matter of which is the longest perimeter.
So right now B is winning.
You think so? They mean dimensions? I don't know if they mean that. I don't know, actually, if they mean that. Because then that'd be 20... That'd be 4... B would be 40. C would be 38. Because I think if they do area by dimensions, then D would be the most. Because D's 3 by 11. That'd be 33. And then... Wait, 9. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Yeah, why did I get 11? 3 times 9, that's 27. So that'd be 54. If by that stipulation, 26. Oh. Oh, okay. So it'd be 52. Or no, wait. 55. Not 52. Wait, no. 53. What am I saying? 53. So D would be the most then, if we're going by that logic. We'll try it.
Luke, here's my answer. Critical thinking is the key to success.
Yeah. D is the most expensive one, considering how many sides of each plant-sized square need to be fenced. You don't even need to count the length of fence in order to see that D will cost the most. By the way, if you do add up the lengths for all the allotments, you'll find that A requires 14 sides to be fenced, B 20, and C 18, and D 26. So you should, of course, choose allotment A.
Also, it's the prettiest.
True. How is this a puzzle?
Everything's a puzzle if you try hard enough, Luke.
It's true. Paul is so mad. Polly is so mad.
Who's Paul?
I don't know. I only know Polly. This puzzle literally just counts children. Okay, but if it was old school Harvest Moon, you've lost me already. I never played that.
Old school Harvest Moon. My god! Harvest Moon was fucking brutal back in the day. You couldn't water center plants. During storms, your shit would just get wrecked. So you were SOL. And it's so funny because I forget which game, I think it was Friends of Mineral Town, or maybe more Friends of Mineral Town. You could marry like this mermaid character, and you could only marry her if you fixed up the duck pond in your yard and she lived there because she was still a mermaid. If a storm came and destroyed the duck pond while she was in it, you would never see her again.
She dies.
She fucking died.
Oh my god.
And there was no way to like stop it.
Jeez, that's brutal.
I miss old school Harvest Moon.
Seeds were spread in a 3x3, but you can't move on plant tiles? That's awful.
So the center plant was always unreachable.
That's just bad coding. That's bad game design. 2 companies have put out help wanted ads. Aside from the information below, the 2 companies' offers are exactly the same. From a purely financial standpoint, which one should you work for? Company A will pay you $100,000 a year. Company A will pay you $1,000 a year and give you $20,000 raised yearly. Company B will pay you $50,000 every 6 months and give you a $5,000 raise every 6 months. I feel like it's B, because even though it's the lower number, it'll add up faster.
Yeah, because at the end of those 6 months, of the first 6 months, you're then making your next paycheck is going to be 55,000.
Mm-hmm.
And the next time it's going to be 60,000, and then 65,000.
Yeah, like it's a slower start, but it starts paying off more later on.
But then it'll take how long to reach?
That's
I still
true.
feel like it's going to be A because like by the time B catches up, it's going to be enough time to get a $20,000 raise from company A,
Yeah, actually, that's true.
which
Athena
then sets them
agrees.
behind again.
Yeah.
But I also don't know. Because I do agree that like the slow start
It makes you
could add
think.
up. Yeah,
The answer is you pick the job with better insurance. True.
literally. The answer is you steal office supplies from every job. That's how you really win.
Mm-hmm. It's true.
The hero's got the Google Sheets.
Oh, okay. I'm for it. I want to make sure. Like, there's nothing against us, like, being wrong, but I want to win.
This is our Puzzlock.
Puzzlock? I forgot we said that.
So are we just doing this on like a 1-year basis? Like we're only counting. Like okay, so let's if it's a 1-year basis, that means you get 100,000 from job A, and the pinky promise that next year you'll get 120,000.
Yeah, and then each year would go up.
Yeah, but for company B at the end of year 1, you're already gonna have a
You're getting
sum
100.
total
You're
of
getting 100.
105,000. So at the end of 1 year, with no pinky promise that you're going to be paid more later,
Yeah,
you've made more with company B.
that's true. And then it'd be 110, and then 120 by the end of the second year, and then by then you'd be getting 120 from A. Then you'd get 125 and then 130 by the end of that year.
Here's my thing.
Oh
Here's
wait, no,
another
hold
thing.
on.
I don't know if this puzzle's asking us to think of more than a single year. Because it's
Yeah.
only it feels like something I don't think we're meant to be considering like 5 years down the road without it asking it that of us.
Yeah. B is still better. Wait. Aside from the information below, the two companies' offers are exactly the same from a purely financial standpoint. Which should you work for? Long-term A is better because you get 20k additional per year, whereas you get 10k additional per year from B. Right. Well, wait. Hold on. B's better. Yeah, because it pays you more often. So say you get paid monthly from A. The first year, you're getting 8.3. You're getting 8,333 repeating. And then from B, you'd be getting 8,750 every 6 months. But usually the same 100K a year because it's 50K every half year. So yeah, I feel like financially would be better because you're getting more like in the short term, essentially. You're getting more monthly, basically.
Yeah.
Is how it is. I'm gonna say B, because it just feels right.
It does feel right.
Another puzzle solved.
Okay. As seen in the image above, if you actually work things out, you'll see that the salary for Company B will always be 5,000 higher than the corresponding salary at Company A. Well, it's true. Okay, different outcome, same answer.
Well,
I mean, hey.
hey, we still got there. And you get paid more often, so money, money, money.
Mm-hmm.
Money, money,
Dahlia's
money.
gonna keep it to herself.
Must be funny in a rich man's world.
Well, I suppose it's... Luke, why of all places would you put the houseplant there? At the foot of your bed, my guy.
I'm telling you, male living spaces.
Layton has the right idea. You put it in the corner of a room. The delicate emerald hues of nature. Just lovely. Okay, Shakespeare. Chill out there.
That's my favorite part of Macbeth. The delicate emerald hues of nature.
You guys like chess? I've played it once or twice. Too many queens. What? In chess, the queen can move full length of the board diagonally, vertically, and horizontally. Yes. Let's see if you can place 4 queens on a 4x4 chessboard. There's a catch, though. You must arrange the queen so that no queen blocks another's line of movement. Okay. Okay. Okay, I see what you're putting here.
I see what you're putting down.
Okay. Man, I haven't played chess in like a while. The last time I played chess was like when Clubhouse 51 came out on Switch, because it had that on there. It also had shogi, and I don't know. Shogi's confusing to me because chess brain ruins you for shogi.
I played a game with Azzy once where it was, oh, what was it called? We were here too, or something.
Oh yeah, I've seen that
There was
game.
a chess puzzle, and it made me so mad, like actually physically angry, because it was like on a time limit, and I hate time limits in video games.
Yeah.
Like I felt like I had to take a walk after we were done that puzzle.
So, just their movement can't block another movement, is what I'm getting at. This is actually a bit more confusing than I thought it would be. If we do that, it'll go there, there, and there. It's not that. Hmm.
I feel like it would be like top, like the left and rightmost corners, and then like the space that is like one removed from those corners, maybe.
Wait. This way was right? Did I have it right? Oh god.
Mickey's Dick Smasher, but opposite.
What does that mean? You're just saying words.
He doesn't raid anymore, Shakira. I think I understand.
Channeling
So
overflow?
you're saying that they need to, so like on the top left and the bottom right, put a queen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then the space that is like one removed from those, put a queen.
So this? Wait, one removed.
Yeah, so it's just like skipping a tile to the remove from there. No, that's not right.
Yeah, because those block each other too. It's not like you have to solve the puzzle in a limited number of moves, so go ahead and check out all the possibilities. Here's a tip. Try arranging the pieces in a way that allows for a line of symmetry between them.
Oh, maybe like move the top right, top left down and the bottom right up. No, the other in the corners. Put those two back.
Wait. They're like a windmill, kinda? So wait, like this was right? Is it?
No, I don't know, like the way that you just put them. I feel like that's, I don't know.
This is so confusing. Okay, so assuming A's are columns and numbers are rows. A2, C1, D4, D3, and then B4. Not in the corners. Okay. So this? But like, if this one moves... If D3 moves left, then B4 gets in the way. If it moves diagonally. So that wouldn't work, right? Unless I'm overthinking this.
I don't know.
This one's tough. I'd rather just play a chess match than do this. Nick, here, take these two queens. Square up. Or wait, no, you don't use two queens in chess. We put
Two queens, kill.
Think of it like a line AoE coming from all the queens. Okay, if we're assuming... Okay, I think I see what I was doing wrong. Diamond Frost Star 8. I didn't do E8S! I'm doing this, because I see what you mean now.
There we go.
Because I was assuming movement. Like, they actually had to move in, like, any which way direction. But no, they're just not in the way of another one. Chess Queen problems like this one have been around for over a century. This is a relatively simple variation of this type of puzzle considered an introduction to the genre. Oh god. Does that mean there's more? I see what I did wrong, though. I understand now. Or what I was thinking wrong. Who gets the chair? Nice chair. It's a bit soft, though. Oh my god, Luke. It's just perfect for curling up with a good book. Kira thinking I did E8S. Funny.
I really want to do E8S. I want the old man horse.
Yeah, I've only done 5. I did up to Conflag in 6 once ever, and then... That's something I want to do. Yeah, that's something I want to do, too. You could probably unsync it fairly easily, but I think there's probably still some stuff you have to do.
Oh, easily, yeah. I feel like you can probably unsync 12 easily, too, now. And I really want this Gitterbug.
You can... Wait, E12? You can skip lions.
No, sorry, O12.
Oh, O12. Okay.
I do want to do more E12 because I want to get some weapons, but...
Yeah.
I keep trying to bully Doug into taking me, but he's busy.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I could just do it on my own, or whatever, but... Wah.
I understand. Oh my god, Crouton, my guy. You gotta, like, put a tracker on this freaking measuring cup, because this is the 3rd time. So easy you can skip Life Rampant and then only have to deal with Isolate Dragon Song. Wait, no, Worms Lament.
Well, Shakira, it sounds like you're volunteering to get me an old man horse.
You'll have to teach me the fight, but I'll do it at some point. You have 116... Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna brute force this.
I feel like this puzzle is just have to brute force.
Mm-hmm.
Club Penguin has prepared me for this. I miss the pizza minigame on Club Penguin. I miss it so much. Nothing to say to that one.
What? I like everything just blanked. I was looking at the water.
I'm the pizza minigame from Club Penguin. Do you remember her?
I do. I miss her every day.
Every single day I think about her. I miss the pizza minigame. I used to get that song like in my dreams because I would play it so much.
Oh my god, I know exactly what you're talking about. I almost want to play it on stream.
I don't think I could like hum it, but I'm hearing it in my head.
Yeah, it's very Italian.
Okay, I need to hear it. I need to hear it. I'm gonna go insane. Club Penguin Pizza. Pizzatron 3000 music.
That's what she was.
High quality extended 30 minutes.
Oh.
Oh, it's like I'm there. It's like I'm there. This is also the exact same thing that was playing in my head. It's still there. I loved playing the candy version. I felt so smart for discovering that.
Oh, yeah. Gosh. Well, I guess we're back to square one. I'm gonna scream. Man.
This is like actually a good song though.
Mhm.
Like Club Penguin kind of has some jams.
Man, I wish Club Penguin private servers were not questionable.
Oh, you mean they weren't literally run by a pedophile?
Yeah. I think there are some that aren't, but
But like I don't know which one that is, and I'm afraid of picking the wrong one.
well, I think the guy that I think there's a whole video on it. There's multiple videos on it. You just have to find which one that one is and then not go to that one. And if they even do private servers anymore.
They should. I feel like they should.
I feel like people would still. I keep going back to square one on this. I'm gonna scream. Anyway. Beat that mini game at my cousin's house before, and I peaked there. Gosh. This isn't even hard. It's just tedious.
It isn't even hard, he says, unable to do it.
Well, no, I mean, what I mean is,
Oh, it's not even hard. Fucking baby game.
what I mean,
Alright then, Nick.
what I mean
Complete
is,
the minigame.
what I mean is that like, you can get stuck so easily, or like you can go back to square one so easily. You can save a move by not. Buddy, I don't care about how many moves I do this with. I just want to get it over with. Got it.
Luke, here's my answer.
I see what I did wrong.
Another puzzle solved.
Gonna pour you into a 7-cup, Shakira.
No, I don't want to be poured into a 7-cup. No. Being poured into a 7-cup is fine, actually. I don't care anymore.
What was the one I liked the most was the surfing minigame.
Oh, yeah. I was never very good at that one.
Yeah, I liked it. And then, I mean, obviously the fishing one.
I used to roleplay with so much Warrior Cats on Club Penguin.
Can't relate.
You didn't live then. I'm sorry.
Again, like Homestuck. I didn't know about Warrior Cat's existence until Aspen mentioned it.
You did not live. Because unlike Homestuck, Warrior Cats is cool.
I love the sledding minigame and how badly I want to roll back netcode on sled.
I used to beat
That's a
other
setting.
kids' ass
That's
at
a
the sledding
sentence.
minigame. I was so good at that game. I was so good at the sledding minigame.
Thinking about rollback sledding. Rollback on Club Penguin. Oh my god. Sometimes I think about how that Nickelodeon Smash Brothers clone had rollback netcode, and then nobody played it after the first month it came out, just like I said it would happen.
Oh, of course. Obviously.
I could write a book on how the Nickelodeon game was not one of the good platform fighters, and they doomed themselves from the start. I will not do that, though. Stevie, what?
Who else RP did boarding school teens on Neopets at 12 years old? I did, but on Tinier Me.
Who?
It was another like dress-up game
Okay.
that had like a forum aspect to it.
The only like pseudo MMO games like those I played was Club Penguin and Pop Tropica.
I loved Pop Tropica.
Pop Tropica stream when?
Is Pop Tropica still up?
Yeah, Doug played it
Can I
last year.
Can I play Pop Tropica?
Doug literally streamed it or not. He not streamed it. He played it on Discord for. Well, I mean that's kinds of streaming, sort of. But yeah, he played it last year. He made Godric into Pop Tropica.
When are we gonna do a Pop Tropica stream?
That'd be
when are we
funny.
gonna do a joint Pop Tropica adventure?
That'd be really funny. I don't remember anything about Pop Tropica. Oh, and the other one, the Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends online game that they had on CartoonNetwork.com.
We didn't have that one.
Oh, I'm sorry. I think it was online, but I don't remember. All I remember is you made like these like very. There was a character creator in it, but they were very basic like imaginary friends you could make, and all that. I think mine was a squiggle, like literally like a drawn squiggle with eyes and feet. The Percy Jackson Island? I don't think. Wait, is that Pop Tropica? I don't think I did that.
That would have been after my time.
I forget when I played it. I cannot recall the last time I played that game. Tally, do you remember?
Do I remember?
Spider Riders MMO.
No, I hate spiders. Anything to do with spiders. Even as a kid, I would have stayed a million miles away from. Spider. It does sound a little bit familiar.
I almost want to play RuneScape again.
Do y'all remember like Adventure Quest?
That sounds familiar. I don't think I ever played it. The ones I'd always seen ads for were Toontown and Wizard 101. I just never played them.
Yeah, I wasn't allowed to download stuff when I was a kid, so I was stuck to like browser games.
Mm-hmm. I remember a few weeks ago Doug was playing Roblox. Specifically Squid Games on Roblox.
On Roblox.
Which is the most Doug thing sentence I've ever said in my
That
life.
is the most Douglas Godric Warwick sentence.
Wizard's Tower making potions that exploded in my face. Can't relate. Okay, I didn't click on the Ferris wheel, Professor. I clicked on the sign in front of the Ferris wheel, but whatever. VMK? Considering I don't know what that is, no.
I've never heard of that before, I don't think.
Yeah, that's news to me. Ah!
Virtual Magic Kingdom. No, I never heard of this.
The mech one? I don't know what that's called. I don't know, man. Oh, the
Oh,
Innkeeper
is it like a
one.
Disney thing?
Virtual Magic Kingdom? Actually, no, that does sound like something. That does sound like a Disney thing. It's Stash and Scarfin.
Captain Scarfin! Beloved.
Oh,
No,
man.
my big one was always like Adventure Quest.
Yeah, I don't think I've heard of that one. Official Disney MMO? Wow. Wait. What's Matthew doing over there? What the Matthew doing? Don't know about the mech one? Yeah, I don't remember the mech one. I played L Sword for a week and I remember nothing from it. Adventure Quest was amazing until I hit the paywall.
There was a paywall? I don't remember that.
I remember for Club Penguin, going back to that, this is going to be the most me sentence ever. There were plushes you could buy at Toys R Us, and then those plushes had codes for the outfit that the penguin was wearing. I bought the fish outfit.
Oh my gosh. That is lovably you.
Yeah. It's funny just being in a giant fish suit.
You and your fish.
I like fish.
You do like fish. I respect this about you.
Puffle plushies? I remember the Puffle plushies. I don't think I ever bought a Puffle plushie. Whoa.
Didn't they like they gave you free membership?
Did they?
I think so. They had they were like webkins. And they had
Well,
like a code
free
attached
free
to them.
asterisk, because you're basically just you're just not paying.
You're
the-
paying for membership, but you also get a stuffy for
Yeah.
free. The day that I learned that Webkins had come out with like a free variant was the day that I was no longer a child. I was so mad
Yeah, I
because
remember.
that shit was like top tier. Like you were in the big leagues if you like played with a Webkins.
Yeah,
Especially if you had multiple.
my sister had multiple. She played that a lot.
I remember one of my friends, her sister got a Webkins, but she was fighting with her little sister at the time, so she ripped the code off of it that her sister hadn't like turned in yet and gave it to me and was like, I want you to use this, and I want you to take the Webkins from this code, and I want you to just have it, because I played Webkins and like she didn't,
Uh-huh.
and she didn't want her sister to have like the online Webkins.
Oh my gosh.
I went home and I did it and I gave it back to her and she took the code and put it back on the sister's stuffed animal.
That's so
And
mean.
I didn't know what happened after that. She never told me.
Oh my gosh. Also, this is an underground garden, like grave. That's crazy.
It's so pretty.
It is nice.
If when I die, my partner doesn't make a whole underground garden and a beautiful statue of me, then what's even the fucking point? Like, I was an accomplice. I was very much an accomplice. Like, all of my friends had siblings when I was growing up, and I didn't. So I was, like, accessory to so much, like, inter-sibling violence.
Oh my gosh. The diary.
Oh my gosh, we're gonna read the diary? That's so crazy. Do you think she talks about us?
Something about reading someone else's diary that just doesn't seem proper to me. Same.
Oh my gosh, you think she likes Mike?
Who's Mike?
It's gonna be so embarrassing. We should publish the diary online.
Craftsmanship of it is simply remarkable. It reminds me of my sweet Viola when she was alive. Flora doesn't like the thing at all. I've seen her run away from it on multiple occasions. Recently, she spends more time playing by dear Viola's grave than anywhere else. Sad to say, I doubt Flora will ever take to it. I can't blame her, as I've changed its personality. Yo, are they like making robot replicants of people?
I don't know.
Felt terrible forcing that change on Flora, but I just couldn't bear to see it like that anymore. Moshi monsters? That sounds familiar. I don't know why. So did my friends, and one day I searched for item codes for special pay-only items, and it turns out that each item had the same code that didn't expire, and someone posted them online. That's funny.
That is so funny. I entered it, tested it out, and it worked, and I felt so guilty that I told my friend I'd give him my account, and never did.
Oh my gosh. There can never be another you. You were my first, my last, and my only.
Aww.
I collapsed some days ago and have been bedridden ever since. I feel as if I have failed Flora as a father. Damn. I can only hope that when I'm gone, the people of the village look after Flora and take care for her as I did. It seems I am not long for this world, and the time has come for me to say goodbye to my little Flora. I've left everything in Bruno's care now. Flora, I pray you find happiness in this life. I have disclosed the location of the secret place in a note that I've left with an old friend. It is my most fervent hope that the seeker of the golden apple finds it and grants my dearest wish. Damn. Baron Reinhold's old friend. Any good investigation starts on the street. Okay. I feel like it would just be Matthew, but okay.
That'd be so funny if like Matthew was his like loyal butler and he didn't even know his name.
Yeah. Asking Ingrid a few questions seems to know a great deal about the Baron Reinhold. Did I get all the... I think I got all the ones, the hint coins in here. Oh, hello everyone. Oh. Gordon's got another puzzle for us. You think it'll help you get married now? As a man of the world, you know there's nothing women find more alluring than competence. I think just people in general will find that pretty good. Don't doom me to an eternal bachelorhood.
Oh, you could say he's a confirmed bachelor, I guess. Aha, aha, aha.
Pinboard shapes.
Yeah.
No. That's good. The cross shape on the pinboard. I keep thinking about it now.
Yeah, it's a slow burn.
Cross shape on the pinboard below it has 9 pins inside it and 16 outside it. Remember. Hold on. What is it? Friggin' heck. The cross shape on the pinboard below has 9 pins inside it and 16 outside it. Remember that example because now it's your turn to construct a shape on the board. Can you create a cross that has 17 pins inside it and 16 outside it? Feel free to make your cross any size you like. What? So it has to be a cross, it just has to also follow this. "17 pins inside and 16 outside." What? That makes no sense. Wait, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's 49 across. So it's 49 pins total. "17 pins inside and 16 outside." What? I'm so confused. Help.
Well,
Because 9... Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times 4. Okay, so it's not counting the pins that are used to make the cross.
if you draw your cross on a diagonal, maybe, so it makes like an X when you're looking at it straight on. Maybe that'll give you more to work with, because you can kind of like work.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, I've just done the same thing that this one has done, I think. Or wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Well, I've done 20 and...
Well, maybe if you make the maybe if you make it fatter. Like if you like bring the arms of your X down so that so that they're 3 across.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah. And then you bring like the
1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 inside. And then 1, 2, 3. Oh, this is it. Yeah, this is it, I think.
Oh,
Oh, wait, no, it's not.
isn't it?
Because I think these count.
Which ones?
Hold on. Well, would it not count this square right here? I think this would count as inside, right?
Can't tell what you're pointing at.
Hold on, I'll show you. It'll show in a second. Don't I'm just clicking rapidly. Would they not? Oh, I guess
Oh,
it's not.
see.
I guess
see,
it's
see,
not.
see.
I guess it's not connected to the thing.
Well, I guess you can like connect it to the you can draw it that can you don't have to just draw from one peg to the other. You can connect them into that peg.
Yeah. The line pins count as neither inside or outside. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, it does work because these pins on the outside. Then okay. Well, hold on. Let me connect these just to be sure. I'm not because I forgot about the cardinal directions also have pins in them, and that's the extra 4 we need. All right.
There we go.
Cool.
Every puzzle has an answer.
Bro, we're living in 2063. Puzzle easy once you work out that the cross needs to be placed diagonally on the board. Sometimes the only thing you need to solve a puzzle is a little creative thinking.
Put your mind to it.
I feel like I'm one step closer to the altar. Okay, pal. A wall clock. Who do you think wants to tell time more?
How does Layton like time? He's an archaeologist.
Yeah, I think. Well, I don't know. Anytime we show him a clock, he's like, "Hey, try this dumb puzzle."
Well, that'll keep him like entertained for hours.
That's true. Yeah, we'll try
It's
it.
a move. We give both the TV and the books to Luke.
Yeah. What workmanship? I wonder if it's tea time yet. All right, pal. Hold on, let's see. Wait, where does Luke put the vase? Buddy. Alright. Well, considering placement, they should not go there. He puts the flower vase right in front of the bookshelf. Alright, we're just gonna do that for now. Oh, we have some journal entries. Lady Viola's grave is a truly beautiful place. The Baron's devotion and love for her is reflected in every detail of the place. Matthew mentioned that the Baron kept a diary detailing his thoughts. If we can find it, I imagine there is much we could learn from its pages. And then the diary. The pages of Baron Reinhold's diary were filled with passages reflecting upon his deep love for his child and late wife. We also discovered that the Baron left a note disclosing the location of the golden apple in his possession of a good friend of his. Perhaps Ingrid knows this friend of the Baron's? Let's go see. After we talk to everybody else in here, because I almost forgot to. Hey, Chelmy. Oh, you know what? Considering the last puzzle Chelmy gave me, I don't know if I want to do this.
You've burned me before, Chelmy.
A man made a rather unusual stipulation in his will regarding which of his 3 sons would inherit his estate. To the one who can work out the area of this triangular section of my estate, I bestow the entire inheritance. Now the man has passed away and his sons are at a loss. Finding the area of this perfectly square estate is easy, but no one can find the area of the triangle. Can you find the answer? How do you find the area of a triangle again? Stevie, you're there, right? How do you do this again? Oh god, I forget. Oh god. Would it be cheating if I look up the formula?
No, I don't think so.
Area of a triangle formula. Base times height divided by 2. Well, we don't have either of those. The base is the bottom of the triangle, which would be the shortest end for this one.
I have no idea where to start parsing this one. It's a gray from me.
I'm gonna do a hint or two here.
Yeah.
Let's review that the method for finding the area of a right-angled triangle. You simply multiply the lengths of the 2 sides that make the right angle and divide by 2. You can use this method to solve the puzzle. So... The only lengths you know for the square-shaped estate are 10 and 20 meters, so it should be easy to work things out from the corner of the to the bit. Find the total area of the square and subtract the areas of the green triangles. Oh.
Find the total area of the square and subtract the areas of the green triangles.
And area of a square is just length times width, so 20 times 20 is 400. So... subtract the areas of the green triangles. Base times height divided by 2. That's right. So... this square is 50. And then 20 times 10... is, oh god. 200. My brain died for a second there. So bottom two triangles are 10 times 20. Yeah, they're both 100. Yeah, so these are both 100. And then... oh god, it's been so long since I've done geometry. What do you do after that?
I
Oh, wait. Then those add up to 250. So all that's left is a 150. Yeah, all that's left is 150 then. Yeehaw!
sure. Yeah.
Talia just nodding their head. Sure.
Yeah.
There we
Yeah,
go.
buddy. Woohoo.
Geometry's hard.
Another puzzle.
Sure is.
It's 150 square meters. There are several different ways to find the answer, but here's an interesting one. By drawing two lines on the diagram as shown in figure 1, you can see that A and B are the same. By moving it from A to B as shown in figure 2, you can make two right-angled triangles. The rest is easy. Well, we didn't do that. We took a different stipulation, but sure, that works too. Hi, Dahlia. If that's your real
Hello,
name.
Dahlia. If you're real,
Madam.
madam.
Father and son are having a conversation. The father turns to the son and says, "You know, son, there was a time when I was twice the age of your mother. Of course, the next year I was only one and a half."
No!
Are you okay?
This is the twins question, isn't it?
Essentially. The next year I was only 1.5 times her age, but still, that's pretty amazing. The father is 44. How old is the mother? Geometry easy, though I was about to go the overthink route and find the length of the base of the orange triangle and the lengths of the sides to get the height. Yeah. Yeah. I understand. This song is gonna haunt me forever.
You're gonna be doing, like... You're gonna be, in, like, forced to answer a question or something. For, like, some government agency, and this is gonna play in your head while you're thinking about your answer.
Yeah, the Jeopardy theme honestly has nothing on this. This has more power to it. And it gets in your... it hurts you... It brings you more pain than ever.
His father is 44. There was a time when I was twice the age of your mother.
The
Of course, the next year. Oh, was he talking about, like, when he was... Ugh. But, like, when she was 2, when he was 2, she was born. But then the next year, he was 1 and...
Or 3.
She was 1 and he was 3. So when the mom was 1, dad was 2. And dad was 2. Mom was 2, dad was 3. No, yeah, so, like, she'd be 43 years old.
That's a double.
Because she's
in
only a
one,
year
right?
younger than him.
Yeah, so it'd be 43.
I hope so.
Yeah. We're gonna have to.
I hope it's not, like, 44 and 22.
Why did I say 23? Hello? 43. Oh, I didn't say. I did 4 and it did 2 instead. It sounds right, so yeah.
Luke, here's my answer. Critical thinking is the key to success.
Cool. The mother is 43 years old. When the boy's father was 2 years old, his mother was 1. The next year, he turned 3 and she turned 2. When you realize this is the only combination of ages that yields the ratios mentioned in the puzzle, everything starts to make sense.
One day, when I have a wife and a child, I'm gonna tell this to my child, and they will hate me.
Luke, where's the painting? Did you put it behind the bookshelf? I'm gonna scream.
These people hate wall decoration.
Honestly, wait, what does he say? This looks like a nice painting, but what do I know? All right.
So I guess give it to Layton then.
Yeah.
And I guess maybe give Luke the map?
Well, the map goes behind. Oh no, it doesn't go behind the bookshelf. He seems like very lukewarm, no pun intended, about the
Ha,
map
ha,
though.
Ha ha ha.
He's like, "Yep, that's a map of the world." Anyway,
Maybe they both go to Layton then?
I guess, yeah. I hate these age puzzles. Same. Oh, okay, that one just fit perfect. All right, sweet. I didn't even have to rotate that one. All right, I'm gonna leave now. Goodbye, everyone.
Gone forever. Can't wait until they throw the brothers and sisters I have none painting puzzle, and I don't know if that shows up in the Layton game.
Oh, well, hi Ingrid. We were just looking for you. Professor Ladle, was it? No, I'm not for your
Yeah.
soup, ma'am. Oh.
I'm for your soup. Professor Ladle.
All that talking about the mansion we did last time got me reminiscing, so I decided to stop by. Seems you have something you want to ask me. I'm glad you asked. Wait. Funny that, I should say. Whatever. Do you happen to know who Baron Reinhold considers his close friends? Oh, I can relate to the Baron then. He wasn't exactly what you'd call a social butterfly. Can't wait for a puzzle that I instantly know the answer of, the familiar ones that have always been just a tiny bit different from what I know. Oh, it's Zappone.
Zappone.
You're right, there are a lot of Italian names in this game.
I think that's just meant to have like a kind of cute, vaguely European, Western European aesthetic.
I can see that.
Because there's really nothing else, like, aside from, like, Layton's accents that is, like, screaming super British either.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Depending on the length of this might be the last puzzle for the day.
Let's go.
Three boys are talking about how many sweets they each have. A says B has the most. B, if C gave me 1 sweet, I'd have twice as many as A does. C, it'd be better if B gave me 2 sweets, then we'd all have the same amount. How many sweets are there in total? Gross. If C gave me 1, I'd have twice as many as A does. It'd be better if B gave me 2, then we'd all have the same amount. So it's got to be a low number.
Yeah. So, but that means that A is equal to B minus 2.
Yes? Yeah.
I think, I don't know. Or is it C minus 2?
Okay, hold on. Let's think this through. B has the most. If C gave me 1, I'd have twice as many as A does. So I think A has 3. B would have 5?
So, if B has 5, and who has 3?
A. Because... Or wait, no. A would have 4. Wait, no. A has...
Oh, if A has 3 and B has 5,
Then if C
if
gave...
C gives B 1 sweet, that's 6.
Yeah, and then that would be twice as many as A does.
And then if
B gave him 2 sweets.
B gives 2 sweets to C, that means so that they'll all be equal.
They'd all have
That
3,
means
so
C
C has
1.
1. So
So
1...
it's 3, 5, and 1.
Yeah, so... 9. Right? Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
That should do it.
Sweet!
Another puzzle solved.
Oh, hey, haha, sweet.
Oh. That wasn't my intention! There are 9 sweets in total. The difference between the number of sweets A and B have is 2. If B had 1 more sweet, yeah, we literally the thing we just said. Nice. Can you keep a secret? Don't tell Adri you told me the answer. Okay, I don't know who that is, so sure.
Is that the last one for the evening?
I believe so. We have a journal entry. Sadly, even Ingrid, despite her intimate ties with the Reinhold family, seemed to know nothing that would help our investigation. Ingrid recommended we pay Sapone a visit, and so we shall. Really, though, does that man ever have anything useful to say? Damn, Professor. But yeah, I think, yeah. 12 hours in. 12 and a half hours in.
I feel like we're nearing the end. If
it
not
feels
next stream,
like-
then the stream after that. I feel
Yeah,
like we're
I
gonna
feel
be
like
done.
we're fairly close-ish.
We can start thinking about what we're gonna start playing next.
Yeah, I don't know what, like, do you want to do something, or?
Honestly, I've been thinking about doing a pathologic stream and kind of getting into it.
We could do that, yeah.
Well, we can still think about it because I know we've got quite the little list of
Mm-hmm.
things.
I mean, I'm fine either way.
We can also put up like a poll too, maybe.
Yeah, I was
What do
thinking
people
that.
want to watch?
Because the next game I'd want to play is Minish Cap. Because I've just been wanting to play that game again. I love that game so much.
I wouldn't mind watching Minish Cap.
I like it. Either's fine. Yeah. Maybe once we finish, we can do a poll and people can vote.
Yeah, or like suggest a game.
Yeah.
All right. It's in stone. Bang my gavel.
We're not playing Phoenix, right?
Oh, we should though.
That'd be
We
fun.
should.
I feel
That would
like
be
we'd
so
have to have a
fun.
lot of people to go along with that too, though.
Maybe, yeah.
Because I feel like we'd have to. That game is only text based, so I think we should read that one out.
Yeah.
Maybe do some funny little voices.
Hee hee hee. A little tee hee funny voice acting.
Yeah,
That would be fun. That would be right. Phoenix Wright would be a blast and a half to do.
honestly,
I love Phoenix Wright.
those are good games. And I don't recall. I recall like the first half of 2, and I remember nothing from 3 because it's been so long. I played those like on the original DS.
I feel like it'd be the same as this game where I'd go into it being like, oh yeah, I totally remember Phoenix Wright. I remember like every single thing about Phoenix Wright, and then I will not remember a single thing about Phoenix Wright.
I feel like your mind suppresses these puzzles because they just hurt you.
Literally. I must have played this game with a guide as a kid. Like, there's no way that 13-year-old Tally can do this while 23-year-old Tally can.
Yeah, I don't know how. I don't know if I would have been able to do a lot of these either. Like, this is something I feel like I'd have to ask, like, parental guidance for. This game's rated PG as in parental guidance because you're not going to figure this out yourself.
Game is rated PG because it makes the children cry
Exact.
from frustration.
Yeah. Alright. Well,
Some of these puzzles are like really like
they're in depth.
out there too.
Uh-huh.
Like,
I definitely used the guide for some difficult puzzles when I was a kid. Well, that's the thing too. You don't have to solve all these puzzles. Like, they're not required to beat the game. Most of these
oh
are.
yeah, you're definitely going out of your way and finding puzzles.
Yeah. But I kind of want to solve as many as possible because it's kind of fun.
They are fun, yeah. And it is the game part of this game.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if we'll do all the puzzles. Well, we might, because I just feel like I want to do all of them, but
Yeah, we'll see.
we'll see. Yeah.
We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
True.
And on the underside of that bridge, etched in the wood, will be a puzzle.
It's true. Professor, why are we under the bridge? We're going to get our shoes wet. But Luke.
Well, it reminds me of a riddle.
100% Professor Layton.
Our 100% Professor Layton Puzzlock.
Puzzlock. There's got to be speedruns for, like, Max Picarats in this.
Oh, absolutely.
How long
Max
are they? I
Picarats,
don't know.
Max Picarats, Max Hint Coins. Well, speedrun.com.
True. The fact that that's, like, one... Oh, yeah, you can do that. Because if I, like, click off this emulator for too long, it starts lagging.
Professor Layton in the Curious Village. All puzzles. Okay, 100% is from Spain, Pasca 02, 1 hour and 49 minutes and 59 seconds.
Wow.
On a Japanese DS emulator.
Mm.
From 7 months ago.
Oh, it's not too long. I can't see this game being played on a GDQ. It's not, like, it doesn't have that kind of factor to it. You're just tapping.
Yeah. Oh, it's so weird, because, like, the 100% is, like, an hour and a half, hour and 50 minutes. But, like, the speedrun for just all puzzles is 2 hours and 3 minutes.
Huh. What constitutes as 100% then?
I guess, like, doing the painting and the gizmos and the inn.
Maybe, yeah. But I feel like that would also constitute all the puzzles.
Well, like, you can get stuff for the inn from the puzzles, but the inn doesn't, like, give you more puzzles.
That's true. Yeah.
Interesting. All by the same guy, too, that Pasca.
Nice. I think,
for you.
honestly, you know what? honestly, one game that I like a lot, but I don't like the speedruns for, Fire Emblem games.
Yeah, why?
They're just not visually interesting.
I guess so. It's just chess.
Because yeah, you turn off like the in-depth battle animation, so it's always the map screen, and the little models or pixel guys are just like bumping into each other, and then like I don't know, it's just not visually interesting.
Yeah, no, I can see that.
Which is weird though, because I like Pokemon speedruns. Like those are
Really just little guys bumping into each other.
Yeah. Well, you turn off battle animation, so they're not even moving. I don't know. I just feel like the factor of there being like specific Pokemon that work better for runs, you have to like you want to have like a decent IV spread and like a good nature and stuff. Like I think I said this before, but for Sword and Shield runs, you want it. The main is Arcanine for the first half. You don't want Flash, or you don't want Intimidate for the ability.
I remember, yeah, because it's an extra text box.
Yeah, and like because of how many battles you're doing, that adds up to a lot. Actually, it could probably be minutes even wasted just from that little ability text box.
Interesting. Speedrunning is such like an interesting community.
Mm-hmm. I was big on it when it was at its peak back in like 2013 to 2017 or so. Somewhere around there, like early 2010s was when it like really picked up. And then there was the bingo races. Those are fun.
I still think doing a 14 bingo race would be so fun.
Mm-hmm. I do like that idea. I kind of want to just do a Breath of the Wild bingo because I want to play Breath of the Wild, but I don't want to play all of Breath of the Wild. Like, if that makes sense.
No, 100%, yeah.
That'd be interesting. Back burner.
Definitely.
Possibly. I'll see what happens. Anyway.
Anyways.
Saturday again?
Saturday.
All right. See y'all Saturday when we just keep going.
Where we just keep going. Absolutely. More puzzles. More groaning into the microphone.
Mm-hmm.
More mysteries.
And then definitely going off on a tangent with
More tangents, you know what?
Definitely more tangents.
Only somewhat related to what is going on.
Yep. Have a good day,
Thank you everyone
everybody.
for coming.
Goodbye.
Bye.